Hey guys, it's Corey with 10 Best Ones, and today we've decided to review the 5 best options for you. If you'd like to see their price and find out more information, you can check out the links in the description down below. Let's get started. We are going to start this list with the best budget option that you can get your hands on.
Number 5. Huawei Band 3 Pro. It's safe to say that the Huawei Band 3 Pro looks like a fitness tracker in every given way. It's that classic flat-edged thick band. It's a style perhaps synonymous with Fitbit, the company that virtually created this market section and has sustained it almost single-handedly for the last few years. The Band 3 Pro strap is a flexible and durable silicone material with diagonal lines on the outside for added texture. It's also got rectangular holes all the way up the strap as far as is possible to ensure that even the smallest wrists can get it to fit snugly. Had it marketed itself as a basic fitness tracker for everyday steps and sleep counting, among other very basic activities, we'd forgive the Band 3 Pro for its intolerance to water. However, it is water resistant up to 50 meters and claims to offer dedicated swimming tracking. Now, we're not well-seasoned professional swimmers by any stretch of the imagination, but for this observation, that's not important. The problem is with the fact that this only has capacitive controls. The Band Pro is no smartwatch, so you don't get a bright, sharp, high refresh rate OLED screen like you might on an Apple Watch, for example. Color saturation and contrast are high enough that you can easily see what's on the screen pretty much all the time. Being AMOLED, that means it's off most of the time and automatically wakes up when you raise your wrist. For running, you see a map with pinpoints where each kilometer ends with a duration, average pace and calories burned along the bottom. There's a detailed breakdown which includes VO2 max, stride length, steps, average speed and aerobic training effect. If what you're looking for in a fitness tracker is something that's affordable and packed with as many features as possible, the Band 3 Pro is a good choice. The experience isn't as polished or reliable as a Fitbit might be, but it's much cheaper given the inclusion of GPS and heart rate tracking.
Moving on, we have the best model under the $100 price tag.
Number 4. Garmin VivoSmart 4. Fitness trackers are evolving from chunky devices you'd feel comfortable wearing only to the gym to all-day accessories that don't look out of place at the office or out to dinner. Fitbit has led the pack when it comes to turning fitness trackers into fashionable accessories, but Garmin is finally paying more attention to how its devices look. The VivoSmart 4 is one of the better-looking band designs, which doesn't let you swap in other bands to change up your look. The VivoSmart 4 comes in 4 colours: grey with rose gold accents, berry with light gold, azure blue and silver, and black on black. I tested the grey version, which is on trend with its eye-catching rose gold trim. Several people asked me about the band during the week I spent wearing it, in a good way. The VivoSmart 4 is Garmin's most basic activity tracker, which means it lacks GPS on the device itself, and you cannot use your phone's GPS to log mileage. I don't mind if a fitness tracker isn't spot on, but the VivoSmart 4's estimates were off by a mile, literally. The band offers automatic workout tracking for running and walking, so you don't have to launch a workout to log miles. But anyone who wants to track runs accurately will need to buy a more advanced device. Garmin added an SpO2 sensor to the device, which measures blood oxygenation levels while you sleep. The measurements are graphed as percentages, and the Garmin Connect app shows you the optimal range for those percentages. My average SpO2 reading was 99%, which is good. A low SpO2 reading is a sign of breathing difficulties while you sleep, which could be a symptom of sleep apnea. Garmin's app uses measurements from the device, including workouts, sleep and heart rate, to calculate how charged your body battery is. On days when I wasn't sleeping well and was being too active, the app alerted me that I needed to rest up. With stylish looks and advanced sleep tracking, Garmin's VivoSmart 4 packs advanced sensors in a slim, long-lasting, affordable package.
If you're looking for a mid-range model, then this next pick is a great option.
Number 3. Fitbit Charge 3. To get that sleeker, compact design, Fitbit trimmed down the aerospace-grade aluminium case of the Charge 3. As we found with the Fitbit Versa, the company has done a good job making a case that doesn't look too big on a woman's wrist or noticeably small on a man's. The concave back makes the whole thing look deceptively thinner than the typical smart wearable. While the physical changes are subtle, it will make a difference aesthetically when on the wrist. Regardless of whether you opt for a leather or silicone watch band, the Charge 3 looks impressive for a fitness tracker. The inductive button is extremely responsive, although it might take you a while to become accustomed and use it rather than automatically using the touchscreen. We like the fact that because it isn't a physical button that sticks out, it allows the Charge 3 to have a streamlined design. We wish all fitness trackers and smartwatches would adopt this buttonless design. You can also adjust how sensitive you want the button to be, as well as the intensity of the vibrations. Besides tracking and measuring heart rate, the Charge 3 includes an SpO2 sensor that measures blood oxygen. It's a technology that's also found in the Versa and Ionic. With the SpO2 sensor, the Charge 3 can also monitor sleep patterns. Then there's Fitbit's Sleep Score program, which is designed to help you sleep better and is available to owners of any Fitbit device with Pure Pulse HR tracking. The built-in heart rate sensor produces similar beats per minute as when we manually tracked our heart rate for the most part. After one of our runs, we calculated our heart rate at 124 BPM, while the Charge 3 measured it at 139 BPM. With quick replies, you can send up to 5 custom or pre-populated replies that are 60 characters or less. The Fitbit Charge 3 is a comfortable and sleek fitness tracker that also brings smartwatch notifications to your wrist and packs a battery that keeps the device going for almost a week.
Before we talk about the best model overall, let's look at the runner-up for this list.
Number 2. Xiaomi Mi Band 4. The Xiaomi Mi Band 4 delivers fantastic value and features. Upgrades over its predecessor include a color OLED display with significantly improved outdoor viewability and higher resolution too. The band's battery life is also exceptional, and it has improved tracking, making it an easy fitness gadget to recommend. Covering the basics and delivering some flourishes as well, a marked improvement and a worthwhile upgrade. The Xiaomi Mi Band 3 was good, but the Xiaomi Mi Band 4 is vying for greatness. For less than the price of 2 movie tickets, a couple of tubs of popcorn and 2 supersized sodas, you could be getting active with a colored display, heart rate monitor and a connected GPS. The band even packs swim tracking, and unlike its predecessor, its screen is easy to see indoors and out. The Xiaomi Mi Band 4's design is clean, simple and looks nothing short of run-of-the-mill until the display is fired up in its full colour glory. The tracker is light on the wrist at 21 grams, so by comparison to a smartwatch like the Amazfit Verge or the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active, we didn't even notice we were wearing it. Interaction across these elements is a combination of swipes and taps. Its undercarriage is where the heart rate monitor sits, alongside a pogo pin connector for charging. Step tracking on the Xiaomi Mi Band 4 tallied nicely with other trackers in day-to-day use and is always on. On the rear of the tracker is a heart rate sensor that sits directly on your skin. By contrast, it isn't always on, so it won't continuously be recording your heart rate when you're going about your day. Instead, you need to activate it to get a score through to your wrist and have it recorded in the MyFit app on your phone. The default display showcases the time nice and clearly. There's also an activity loop, visually displaying how much exercise you've done today. There's a battery percentage indicator and the date. The Xiaomi Mi Band 4 sports a 135 mAh battery.
Finally, the next model is the best overall. From us, it gets a perfect score in all categories.
Number 1. Fitbit Charge 4. The Fitbit Charge line has produced some of our favourite fitness trackers on the market since the original model's debut in 2014. Now in its 4th generation, Fitbit builds on what we like about the Charge family with the addition of GPS to map your exercise route without a phone, Spotify support, more sleep tools and a motivating new metric called Active Zone Minutes. I especially like the styling of the special edition, which costs $20 more than the standard model but comes with a reflective granite black woven band, plus a classic black flexible plastic band you can use for sweaty workouts. Swapping out the bands couldn't be easier. There are just 2 small buttons on the back of the tracker, just press them to release one band and snap on a new one. You can customize the tracker with different watch faces depending on your mood or the look you're going for that day. I selected the mod clock date, which shows the current time, date and your step count for the day. Other clock faces show additional metrics like your active zone minutes and heart rate. The Charge 4 is water resistant to 164 feet. I wore it in the shower several times without incident. Fitbit says you should dry the tracker after wearing it in water to avoid skin irritation. Fitbit also recommends regularly cleaning it and your wrist, especially after working out or sweating. The Charge 4 tracks your steps, distance, floors climbed, calories burned and active zone minutes, a new metric earned for time spent in fat burn, cardio or peak heart rate zone. Women can use the Fitbit app to track their periods and fertile windows and view where they're in their cycle from their wrist. If you're looking to level up your health and fitness, the Fitbit Charge 4 and its excellent companion app offer a wealth of insights that can help encourage you to get moving and improve your sleep. Buying guide. Firstly, motion detection. The main function, and even the only function, of the early smart band is motion monitoring, which is now one of the most basic functions of the intelligent bracelet. It usually includes pedometer, motion distance, motion track, and so on. Another is to calculate the calories consumed based on exercise data. In addition, some will add exercise pulse, heart rate, and other functions. Monitoring methods are mostly used in the industry, commonly used photoelectric measurement, but this kind of measurement is easy to receive external interference. If you have a special need in this area, it's recommended that you buy a professional heart rate band. Secondly, sleep records. Many people like this function, probably because young people are used to staying up late, so pay more attention to the quality of their sleep. This function can accurately detect falling asleep and waking up, and some products can also be accurate to deep sleep. Of course, now there is also direct use of piezoelectric film on the bed to detect that, and it'll be more accurate than the bracelet. And thirdly, material and display quality. Whether the bracelet is intelligent or not, the materials should be considered first. At present, the bracelet materials on the market are soft PVC, polyurethane TPU or PU, silicone and metal, no matter which material, to determine whether they're allergic and then start. A regular fitness band comes with a small screen, and since you'll mostly use the device outdoors, it's important that you're able to read information shown on the screen under sunlight. So make sure you go for a fitness band with a good display. You don't want to be squinting to read the information on the screen while you're exercising. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.